Welcome to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and Johnny Red Floyd Stadium, home of the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. Raider fans have been they're just about ready to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the FIU Panthers offense will have the first possession of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Leaves it with the back. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Rivera. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Both these teams have had some good moments this year, and they'd love nothing better than to improve their bowl positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
Just trying to punctuate the season, right? How big would it be for one of these two programs to finish the year as a ranked team? It would help them so much in the offseason with recruiting and really help their confidence looking ahead to next year, David.
And confidence and momentum and just learning how to win. A part of that is a part of the process of being great in the future. And this team learned.
And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
FIU will line up to punt. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Blue Raiders offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. One thing to keep an eye on in this game, when they get a back isolated on a linebacker, who wins that matchup?
The quarterback likes the matchup, but this linebacker, he's different, man. Not only is he a hitter, he's got the athleticism to cover people, too.
Normally you say that's a win for the running back. And running back on a linebacker, I win. But this guy is different. Interested to watch this matchup.
How nice is it as a quarterback that you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And on second down for this offense. Grabs it in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He'll try it again. Pickup of 1. It's down at the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that's a great job by this defense. You don't care about yards anymore. Yards are arbitrary. Let them drive down the field, so be it. You want to keep touchdowns off the board, and they might have just done that with a sack right there.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He got it. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bridges. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Running it to the right. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he just avoided taking a big hit with the slide. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Power football with the run. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, MTSU.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his tight end. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Panthers have their offense in high gear. Using his legs, it's Moffitt. Not much working there. It'll be second and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. On second down, looking to throw. Gets open down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. They'll throw it on first down. Got a man, it's Rivera. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. From the shotgun, the inside give.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Final play of the quarter coming. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we've played 1 quarter. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Middle Tennessee on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. He wants to pass it on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Makes the catch. It's Amaro. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Here's a return from midfield. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Looking for room. It's Moffitt. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Looking to pass on second down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. The number 1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Caught close to the marker. It's Moffitt. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Akbar. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Lets it fly. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rivera. Knocked off his feet. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers. Up and over. Yam'll be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Boy, 3-and-out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
1st down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure coming. And that ball is live in the backfield. The defense grabs it, and they're going the other way. Touchdown, FIU. Not content to get the fumble. They scored with the fumble. You know, the defense is all about stopping teams, but when you have a chance to swing momentum, scoop it and score yourself, it is such a huge play.
Yeah, you just go over the offense like, bro, we don't need you today. We got this. We'll score ourselves if we have to. Great job by the defense, doing what they need to do, and then go talk a little trash to the offense.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll rely on running behind the big left tackle here. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. On the option. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. The The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. It's caught. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll throw it on first down. Buys a little time. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. He'll come out throwing on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Wants to go up top. Snags it. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. Looking to throw on second down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he's going to go down at the 1. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wide receiver shows motion. From the gun, running back on the move. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in Murfreesboro than you do? A captivating game so far. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Floyd Stadium.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the 3rd quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Out of the gun, the inside give.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Goes to the option. Now the toss. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Fires to the big fella. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The inside handoff. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Working the middle, it's complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Finds his big tight end. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the 2nd half. And on the very first play of the 3rd quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab on the left.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan, limiting him so far. That's only his 2nd catch of the game.
He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They'll give it to the back. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback on the keeper. And they snuffed out that play from the start. He probably should have given the ball to the back. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll fourth down. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. Running it back, it's Akbar. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the big fella. At the 40, there he goes. Nothing but green ahead. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy. Maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. He's looking to throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Akbar. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Pocket starts to collapse. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Splits the uprights. It's good.
That makes the score Florida International 20, Middle Tennessee 16.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Offense set on 1st down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Wants to throw on 2nd down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's got it. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Florida International. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Florida International, 27. Middle Tennessee, 16.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Here's the handoff. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He wants to throw. He's got his man. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Now on first down for this offense.
Another first down for the offense.
It's a draw. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Complete to the right. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And boy, was that pressure in his face immediately. Down he goes.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll take a shot. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go to the ground. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
FIU set up with another first down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to him on the ground. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
The Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. On the move, it's Moffitt. Puts him in the spin cycle. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
International, 34, Middle Tennessee.
And he'll bring it back. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking to move it through the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing the pass. Defense.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. He's going to pass. Finds his target down the middle. And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. He wants a big play here late. And it goes through his hands. He had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Didn't get enough to move the sticks, but enough to leave them with the decision.
And the defense did a great job understanding the sticks, rallying to the football, getting them on the ground. And you're right, Reese. 4th and short. That means decision time, or for us, green light. Go for it.
He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Handoff from the gun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground.
2nd down.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a 1st down for FIU. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And he'll be tackled, and that'll bring us to the end of the game. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
So So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.